And ready for battle?
Yeah, once I heat up.
What is that?
In this Maine weather.
Is that one of those ab exercise belts?
Yeah, if I put these on the front. No, this is my Venom. It heats me up. So every cold day, and actually every hot day now too, I'll warm up with it.
And it's so fashionable.
I know. Especially.
We got quarterfinals. What are the vibes like?
They were fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. We got really good at like working out with each other. Leading into it was like, you know, knowing you want to do really well, but you also want your person next to you to do really well.
Yeah.
Did workout one together. And at first we're like, what'd you get? 212, what'd you get? 212.
Did you get bit by the penalty bug?
No, neither of us did.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys met the standards and everything?
Yeah.
Weird how that happens, huh?
So stressful. It's just like a week of not knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all right. It was fun though. We had a good weekend.
Another year, another semifinal, huh?
Surprise, surprise. You know, the more trials you have, the more challenges you have, the better, the stronger you are. Whatever iron sharpens iron. Yeah. I think that's the case this year. She's at the right time, seems to be hitting the right stride, so it's going to be really fun. It's another one of those things, a continuation of when you're 100%, you're like trying to keep up with other people, and you're like, oh, I got to do this, this, and this, and you know, what can I search for to try to prep? And when you're limited a little bit, I think it like allowed us to really focus on a couple other things that were kind of key weaknesses for her. So she's made some more really key improvements that are going to make her pretty dangerous. So it's fun, yeah.
Okay.
I loved quarterfinals. It's just like, it's so exciting. The Open's fun because like the season kicks off and everything, but I think the magic really happens during that stage. Doing the workouts next to Paige was awesome. I love the workouts. It was just a really cool experience, like having her by my side and stuff, and the community coming out and watching us and everything. So going into this season, I wasn't really sure what to expect placement-wise. Overall, I'm happy because it was in the top 40.
Yeah.
Goal was to go back to semis this year.
Yeah.
We were kind of going for maybe approaching like the second to last or the last heat.
Okay.
So didn't quite get that, but like
Close?
this close.
Yeah. How do you feel going into semifinals compared to last year?
Last year I was solely there just to participate, and it was great. Just so happy to qualify and stuff. I'm really excited to do some rowing and handstand walking.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But I think it'll be a really cool experience this year, really trying to compete and not just participate.
So when you see a workout like this and you know that it's a good one for you, are you going to try to find the line today?
Probably should, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Because there's really only two choices. It's like go faster than you think you should, or dial it back and ask yourself how much faster could I have gone. But that's
I'd
tough.
rather make it, I'd rather see first.
Yeah.
Good. And
Yeah.
if it's 5 rounds that is the threshold, then you know.
Send it!
That's the correct answer, but this time of year you have to phrase the question that way. So we're in kind of a unique spot. We have the semifinals workouts announced, but with a little bit more time than we normally do. But since they're all going to last weekend, we're still in a high volume chunk while testing the workouts. So I have to mix in the workouts and then things that are appropriate alongside of them. But at this point, we're probably not going to stray too far from what's being programmed. So today specifically, tackling semifinals event 3, which is essentially 14 legless rope climbs for time, which is a tall task. So a lot of information gathering. That is what's most important to me in these workouts. I don't want an athlete to think that them feeling out the workout is like, oh, this is what I'm capable of specifically. So we look at round splits, we think about the time that you jumped up a little bit early on the rope, was it a good idea or not? And then from there, start to set goals for what we want to accomplish in training to get us ready for semifinals.
guys. At least I had this to give me a break. Just thinking about the next rope climb.
How'd it go?
I got some rope climbs.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
How about for you?
Painful.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to go for, I gave things top 3. I was hoping like top 5 was my original thought. So,
Damn.
what do you think?
I don't think very many people are going to climb the rope the way that you were that whole workout.
Is that everything you thought it would be?
And more.
Right into the next piece. You guys
Well-
don't waste any time, huh?
Well, you had the pulling, so now we have to just kind of push,
Okay.
flush it out a little bit. So,
Alright.
yeah,
So it works.
yeah, it works.
Definitely a flush. Heavy push jerks. That's what I flush with. Like if I'm sore, I come out into the gym, put 225 on the bar.
If I could pick something to flush with, it would be.
Makenna, what kind of weight would you not do 6 rounds of 10 in a Metcon with? Oh, that was a lot to say.
Probably like 155.
Say 135, 145.
Are your dreams of the games going to come to fruition this year?
No, sir.
Next year?
We'll see. The first workout went really well. The next 2, not so good. Not so good.
Were you surprised that you qualified?
Yeah. I mean, last year my wife gave birth after I did the very first workout, but like in the open.
She ruined it.
Yeah, I know. She blew it. But like going into quarterfinals, I was like 800th place in my age group. So I was like, this is it, you know?
Close.
Yeah,
Right
real
there.
close, real close. So I had no expectation this year. So quarterfinals came and went and snuck in. And now I was just talking to Kenzie about this, like the goalpost moves. As soon as you make the next stage, even though you didn't plan on making it at all, you're like, fuck, why do I suck? And it's just like, it's kind of what you have. So 20-minute Metcons aren't really my jam, and muscle-ups are kind of hard. So hopefully end on a bang, but we'll do one more tomorrow and then try to get the last one, or sorry, do the third one again on Monday probably. Because fuck it, why not? It's only a couple minutes.
You got to work out anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. So BFD, go for it.
Oh gosh. I'm glad it's not on a slow runner. Calibration difference. Yeah. Done. That's rude. It's rude.
We're gonna not tell you how many rounds it is. Just for some mind game or two. So we'll have the skis all the way down here. So have a nice, beautiful straightaway for some lunges.
She's leaving. She read the board. She's leaving.
So the lovely, candid reaction. You look enthused. when you're reading the whiteboard.
You said you like skiing, right?
I like skiing.
That's definitely, that workout's all ski. Nothing to do with the lunges.
We're actually gonna work out.
Should we lunch or just snack?
These guys.
Fig bar.
Yep. Raspberry and blueberry.
Sounds delicious.
Yep.
That's
Also-
your go-to.
Yeah.
Also sounds like
Is
something
that-
my grandmother would eat.
That's your Belvita.
Yes. There's quite a list of foods that we enjoy that are probably for 90-year-olds. Applesauce, fig
Okay.
bars, oatmeal,
Raisins.
raisins,
English muffin.
English muffins.
Do you like Fig Newtons?
Yes.
Huh?
Love
So
Fig
good.
Newtons. You still eat your Belvitas?
You know I do.
What does it say on
Sandwich
there?
ones, nice.
I only eat the sandwich ones anymore.
Oh, really?
But I got an 8-pack for this weekend.
Wait, they have chocolate in them?
Yeah. You want one?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm positive.
It's rude.
Thank you.
I can't believe you turned it down.
There's probably milk in that.
Until we're rusted, the mustard-colored walls adjusted. Track doors everywhere. Max come out the floors, demons at the forge. Those of mischief, soaring through infinity. My arms are endless. Your arms too short to box the God. Might send a bitch in Ellie Sobs. Boss and rob. Team range, touch the God. Close range, duck and dodge. You can't trust them odds. I hope you betting on the sleeper. It all started on the beat, but now they asking for the feature. Till I'm stepping out the bleachers.
Just showing them how it's done.
Yeah, something like that. Hopefully they only watch the first like 28 calories. Oh shit.
Back to life.
Lunch is over. Your sprints are over.
Yeah.
You survived.
Sprints. Yep. We had a placeholder hang power snatch ring complex workout from the program prior to knowing what the events were. So I took a look at the rest of the 3 days and saw that there's a good opportunity to see how far someone can lunge with some heavy dumbbells like they're going to be finishing at semifinals. So we're going to buy in with a 24 cal ski. I don't want to interfere with the lunges too much, but I want them breathing heavy like they just did echo muscle up. So you get a little bit of that upper body, a little bit of the hip. And then we're going to do one-to-one rest so that one person can lunge as far as they can and the next person can see if they can catch them in the next one. We also have, yes, and we also have an undefined amount of rounds. I will decide as we go whether we're going to add a round or not. They're feeling the ramifications of the day, which they obviously will be feeling in the final event. And the last thing they need to do is pick up some dumbbells and lunge 72 feet. So this is going to be fun. Yes! That was amazing. I'll get these.
Thank you. Ow.
Couldn't do it.
So close.
What do I need? 2 more?
Yeah, probably. I'll share the load. If I can lift it. Hernia.
Just a lunge, Gabe.
Watch me.
Come on, Paige. Go.
She beat it.
There's some like college sports programs.
Stay locked in. Come on.
You got it. Good effort, good effort.
Effort was there.
Yep.
The reps weren't.
The legs are gripped.
That's devastating. I just can't hold on. Ah, fuck.
What was that?
Nothing. Can't tell the other person that that was the last round yet.
I don't know what's gonna give out first, my legs, my brain.
tough. You're tough. You're tough.
Wanna walk? Good job. I got a major back pump.
Everything. My shoulder.
That was exactly what I wanted it to be. Exactly, 2 of 2. It's hard in the athlete mind to take into consideration everything else that they've done in the last 48 hours. For them to be able to push again and then grab those dumbbells simulates 5 events into can you to finish the entire weekend, just hold the fuck on and take a few more steps. And we've seen it too many times to not know that the athletes will go to the games or not go to the games based on whether they just do that thing that they just did right there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you got Makenna's last 2 lunges on film, but like it looked like they didn't seem possible, and those are the style of lunges that could make or break the placement that you want to have. Those last 2 lunges,
Hanging on by one finger.
that's crazy.
Painful.
75
I was saying,
pounds.
like, my tape was shredding on my fingers from hook gripping. Here,
It's gonna
I'll
make
show-
those 70s feel like nothing.
Great.
So are you okay?
I'm okay. We always survive.
Stacking days.
Stacking days.
Stacking good days.
You guys feel ready?
The more and more the weeks go by, yes. I don't know, this year was just so different. I actually wasn't even like mentally prepared to compete in January, and then just started making a lot of changes, like positive changes, and changing my training schedule. And it was just like, I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
And if I really am enjoying it and like loving it, then I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. I talked with Gabe a lot at the beginning of the year. I talked to Drew. There was like, it's fun. Like the one conversation I don't forget is like I'm cherry picking a lot of stuff right now just because like mentally I don't have it in me to do things that I don't want to do. And he's like, that's okay. Like it really is okay right now. And like as an athlete, you're like, I feel like I'm getting so far behind on these things that I'm not good at. But then like I cherry picked a lot of rowing pieces, and then one day I walk into the gym and it's cube test row and I've smashed my old score, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not bad.
Yep.
So
Stacking days, like you said.
yeah, it was just keep showing up. I think my biggest showcase was workout 1 in quarterfinals. Like I didn't love it with the rowing, but I'm like, I've been doing all of this work side by side with somebody who's really good at it, and like we push, like I go into just weird spaces now with so many bitch work pieces because I have someone who could hold these paces that like it's possible, right?
You
So
told me about her last year. I was like, how perfect is that?
yeah,
Exactly
seriously.
what Paige needs.
Seriously.
Someone to walk into the gym and like, what are the odds?
Yeah, I just think we complement each other really well. Like
Yeah.
you don't find that very
That's what you
often.
want in a training partner. too.
Yeah.
If you're too similar, it gets a little too
Yeah.
like back and forth. It's just like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna chase you, and then you're gonna chase me, and then I'm gonna chase you.
yeah. I think the biggest thing was creating a culture where we're not like at each other's throats competing, you know? Like we can go in, we can laugh about it afterwards and talk strategy and what goes right, what goes wrong, and
And high five at the end of every
yeah,
piece.
right. We just gotta keep it going now.
Yeah. No turning back.